Dan, next Friday, a short film written by a local college student will premiere on the University of New Haven campus. It's about bullying and a shooting at a high school. Take a look.
Good morning, St. John's High School. It's really such a shame it has to end this way. But after this weekend, you see I'm out of straws to give.
Did something happen?
Every damn day, I constantly get humiliated or rejected by people who I just want to be friends with. Do you think you can ask Emma if she'd like to go on a date with me?
No sweat, man. I'll get with the words.
You filthy, heartless animals. Enjoy the show.
Just powerful images right there. Joining us to talk about the film is the writer and producer of Men's Room, Chelsea TAMBIS'S, and then we also have distinguished lecturer in communications, film and media studies, Diane Smith. I don't think that you need any introduction. You've been in the media here in Connecticut for so long. But let's start with you, Chelsea. And obviously, bullying and school shootings have been on the forefront of everyone's minds for years. You actually went ahead and set up this film in 1967. Yes. Why was that important to you? Why did you select that year?
I chose that time period just because back then they didn't have the communication devices we have today. So there wasn't any cell phones that would kind of make the escaping or getting help out of that situation.
Okay, it also really proves that bullying has been an issue over the years. It's not just social media and online bullying that we're faced with.
It's worldwide, and that's like the main premise of this story, because I find a lot of people have dealt with some kind of form of bullying, whether it's the receiving end or giving end. So.
How did you go about picking the locations here? And I'll let you explain exactly where this was all set up. It looked phenomenal.
Thank you. So we had two different locations. One was at my grandparents' house in Woodbridge, and the other was at my father's company building in West Haven, where the bathroom scene was filmed.
Okay, and why did you choose those? Just something that you knew that you could really work with?
Yeah, I worked over the summer there, and I would pass by this hallway that, you know, has this vintagey vibe to it, and this bathroom that hasn't been touched for like 50 plus years. So it has this awesome feel to it, and I wanted to write a story about it.
And I mean, what a story. The film has already won 5 student Emmys so far. It will be featured in the 71st Cannes Film Festival Short Film Corner. And, you know, Chelsea is going to get to go, but Diane, there are other students who are also going to be able to experience this as well. How is that?
Well, it's pretty amazing that her film is going to be there. I'm so excited about it. And the Cannes Film Festival is really the biggest film festival in the world and the biggest media event in the world, other than the Olympics. So it's enormous. I don't know if people realize that, because what we see on the outside, we see all the glamour part, we see the stars walking up the red carpet, and they all have those fabulous outfits and everything, and you see that side of it, the glitz and the glamour. But it's really a business scene. It's where most of the business of movies and television is done these days, and that's why everybody is there. So, you know, every star is there, every producer, every director, everybody that wants to have some sort of a deal is there. And what our students are going to be doing, they will be interning with one of the biggest media companies, which is known as Lionsgate, which has made some pretty great movies like The Hunger Games and Twilight, a number of others, and lots of television shows. And our students will be interning with their VP for international sales, so they will actually be in on the meetings. So if Brad Pitt comes for a meeting, they'll be the person that'll be sitting right there. They'll be working on observing everybody. They'll also be the ones that go out and bring the people into the meetings. They'll be allowed to sit in on them. They'll be doing things like helping the accountants. I mean, it's a very big business deal. It's really why they call it show business. It is a business, and these students are going to get a chance to be up close and personal. And the great thing is they will make connections that they will then use the rest of their lives. They're going to meet all the people in the business who really matter. It'll be wonderful for them.
And has that been a really big focus of your class, and like that you lecture in about, you know, not only the business, making an impact in the business as students go past college?
Well, the film division at the university is really focused around how do you produce your film? How do you get it out there? Learning all of, besides the production techniques of directing and writing and shooting and all of that, it's also about how do you go out and audition people. They went to New York. They auditioned actual, you know, union actors from New York. These are the actors that you might see on Broadway or on a television show. They learn everything, including, you know, how do you do the accounting behind the scenes? How can I get my foot in the door? How can I show up and get my foot in the door? So some of them will be starting in all kinds of production situations. Others have a business tendency and they'll be working on the business side of things, but it's a huge business, and we try to focus on how do you get into the business, not just what's your vision of a film, but how do you make your way in the film business.
Very interesting. Well, thank you ladies both for being here. You've already done a great job in the film business already. That was just amazing. And we really wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.